G'day, comrade subscribers. So, yeah, Sony Data Discman. I'm a real sucker for Sony, and particularly their weird and wonderful storage formats. So, yeah, Data Discman. So this, I went down this rabbit hole recently. Got a bunch of discs, pretty much all just encyclopedias slash dictionaries, so nothing too exciting there. I guess this is what the original OG is, the electronic book. So yeah, I've got a couple of models here to have a look at. I thought I'd have a bit of a fiddle with them. I've got some blank CDRs, mini CDRs on their way. And an enterprising fellow created an authoring software. Unfortunately, he seems to have disappeared. But there is a backup of his software, so I was going to give that a try as well. Sony had their own authoring system that cost thousands and thousands and all that sort of thing. But yeah, we'll give that a try. So yeah, Data Discman. So TechMoan's done a video. Janus Cycle and This Does Not Compute. They've also done pretty good, interesting videos. Not sure what I can really bring to the table. It's just, I say, I love Sony and their weird and wonderful devices. So I guess the DD1 is the OG, is the original. I've got two examples here, and as you can see, it's got that nice 90s rubberized coating that is absolutely disgusting 30 years later. I think these would have come out. I was in Japan on exchange in 1989, 1990. So December 89, January 1990. So these came out a couple of years later. So I think 92, 93. They did come out in the West as well, but certainly they were more popular in Japan. Like these units you can pick up for, say, between $7 and $30 on the Japanese auction sites. So they are, and you can tell as well, because you've gone from the DD1, the original, which is a quite nice solid unit, to these ones, which are basically plasticky. But we'll pull them apart and have a look. So, but yeah, so the DD1, this requires one of Sony's good old battery packs. So luckily I've got this second one here, or it can be run on AC as well. So I guess this is the original rechargeable battery pack, and then this is the replacement one. They usually have something where you can stick in normal batteries. So that's the one that we would be using. I guess it goes on like that. So there we go. And we push open here to reveal a tiny little screen. So EB, electronic book. And then we've got our little keyboard here. Keyboard's okay, it's nothing really to write home about. This particular model, you open it up like that, and there's your drive in there for mini CDs, which we'll have a look at in a moment. 9 volts in, headphones, got contrast. This one isn't backlit, the original isn't backlit. We've got a hold button here so we don't accidentally knock anything. And video out. So that'll be something definitely we'll be trying out. So that's that model there. These are the actual discs here. So I guess these are the original ones. Although there was, I think I've got, so EB, so yeah, so let's have a closer look. So they do look like floppy disks, but they're not. They're mini CDs inside. So we've got EB, which is electronic book. Then we've got EBG, which was, so EB was used in Japan. EBG was used outside of Japan. So these original ones, this original format was text and graphics, I believe. Then you've got S-EBXA, so electronic book extended architecture. So that added sound as well, I think. So we've got text and graphics, text, graphics, and sound. And then we've got, here we go, we've got an S-EBXA, so Super Electronic Book Extended Architecture, and I think that adds color. So I don't have any color models, I don't believe, so we won't be able to check that out, or maybe on the video output. So what else we got? So we've got a DD1, we've got a DD20, and so it's pretty cheap feeling and plasticky. These ones you could put in AA batteries without needing a battery pack. We've got our disc input on the side here, so we just slot it in like that. Away we go. Pretty cool. ACN. This one, this one's got a selector for NTSC or PAL-SECOM video output. That's interesting. Video output, headphones, and contrast and volume. So that's the DD20. What else have we got? A DD75 SP. So see, this is pretty much like a dictionary sort of model. Keyboard's okay. So the keyboard's okay. This one's got video out. I think. Oh, here we go. So this one's actually got backlight. So that's always handy. Otherwise, pretty standard. They seem to have all gone to a pretty standard. So this is supports S-EBXA. Doesn't look like a color screen, so I don't think this is a color screen. But again, you know, we've got our little. It's pretty much a standard kind of form factor they got to. This one's got a metal lid, but the rest of it's plastic. Batteries go in the back there, and then we slide. There's a slide, and push up, pull out. Oh, okay. Just push on like that. Okay. There we go. So, a couple of models. We'll probably pull this one. This second DD1 I've got, lovely, is a bit stuck. So we'll pull this one apart, and it's got a broken screen anyway, so we'll pull it apart and have a look. Why not? But sorry about that noise. We'll have a quick look at the discs. So like I said, they're just mini CDs, and in a caddy basically. And you should be able to. There's a little push on the side there, I think. There we go. And it just opens up like that. And the mini CD comes out. There we go. So we'll have a look on. I'll check what the actual contents are. But from what I understand, it's basically just ASCII and HTML as the markup. Put that back over there. So, but yeah, I'm going to try and author something as well, just to do the full life cycle. Right, let's power one up and also do video capture. Which one should we do? I think what's this one here? DDS30. That's got the largest screen. We'll give this one a try, I think. See if this one works. Might do the DC in if I've got a. So I've got some, because it's 100 volts. Yeah, I might give that a go. It's getting set up, and I got a little confused by the cable. So it's actually got two 3.5mm. Obviously, one's for audio, and one's for video. But I've not seen that before. Rather than using a 4-pin, maybe they came later on, I guess. So we've just got a pair of 3.5mm stereo. So obviously that's for your video, and then that plugs into your phone output. So you've got headphones, not telephone. So I guess that goes into there, and then the blick one goes into there, like so. And then I'll connect that up to the video capture and see what we get. So let's try a disc. So I think probably this is going to be the most interesting one. All the rest are just dictionaries and stuff. So 1000 word level, reburu, kaiwa. So 1000 word level English conversation. So I think that might be more interesting one. So this is probably something I would have had when I was, well, I would have probably gotten this when I was studying Japanese around this time. This would have been quite handy to have. Anyway, so let's open it up. So I've got it connected to the AC. Power on. ディスクを入れてください. Turn the volume down there. So yeah, please insert the disc. I think, yep, I'm recording there. Okay, so stick the disc in. Can zoom in maybe a bit. Just get this set up properly. There we go. So the disc just goes in, slides like a floppy. Nice, and there we go. Pushes in. Cool. Okay, Kono disc or something. Too quick for me. This disc, something. Right. So, well, we've got everyday situations, family situations, work situations. Eigo, keyword, so English keywords. Nihongo keyword, so Japanese keywords. Image training, listening training. Kono, I think denshi, electric. Kono denshi. I get confused because I think the first character is like electricity, the second character is like for child. So kono denshi bukku no. Oh, is that is that naka inside? Oh, I'm a bit rusty with that. Something anyway. So let's have a look. Work situations. Is it okay? There's a 1000 word listo, 1000 word list. That was going that way. Okay. Oh, I've got to be a bit okay because it's got to pick it up off the disc, doesn't it? So I'm a bit. Press there. Okay, what's going? All right. So for family, well, let's try. Oh, well, let's have a look at. All right, family situations. So I think I press yes. Oh, okay, so I think it was iterashai. Itarashaimasu. Is that when you walk into a store? I can't remember. Tadaima. Oh, that's naka, isn't it? That's that. Sorry, but oh, hang on. Image is a bit dodgy, isn't it? What should I do here? I don't want to keep knocking. There, is that going to be okay? Oh, is that inside? Is that nani? Nanika? Oh, tip of my tongue. Some of my kanji I can remember, some I can't. Desato wa nani? So something about dessert. What's for dessert? Maybe what's for dessert? I think desato wa nani? What's for dessert? Number 45. All right. Dessert wa nani? Dialogue. Okay. So first one is dialogue. Kono. What is? I vaguely remember those kanji. All right, so this is the let's do the dialogue. What are we having for dessert? I've made a special pie. Sounds good. Okay, so I recognise what the symbols mean, but I don't know how to pronounce them. But the second one is like kind of like voice or something, so it's like to speak it.
What are we having for dessert?
I've made a special pie.
Sounds good.
That's cool. I don't know if it's recording audio. We'll try that again.
for dessert?
I've made a special pie.
Oh, it sounds good.
That's funny. I think, what's this one? Oh, so this is just what it is in Japanese. Deserto ni wa nani ga aru no. Oh, okay. It's very, very informal. Deserto ni wa nani ga aru no. And then, okay, that must be not pie. So whatever type of pie it was, not pie what? Tsuketa wa tsuketa wa yo. Okay. I know most hiragana. Come on, it's been 30 years. Give me a break. Wa? No, it's not wa. Ne? Is that a ne? I can't remember. All right, how do I get out of that? Okay. And then the next one down is graphic. Okay, so graphics plus the speech. Okay, let's try that one. Ah, there we go.
What are we having for dessert?
I've made a special pie.
Oh, it sounds good.
Special pie. Whatever. Erikai, or is that Finnish? I can't remember. No pie. Okay. So kanji dictionary. That's something I still use today. Is actually a kanji dictionary, even though my Japanese is terrible. But kanji dictionary was, my brother's got my two big, massive Japanese kanji dictionaries. They are they're pretty cool. And then what's the last one we get is commento. Comment? Audio. Commento. So a comment? Ah.
We also have dessert after the meals, whereas in Japan it seems like people have them between meals.
What did you make for dinner tonight?
Reservations.
Oh, okay.
スティー
That's
クさんは料理するという意味でメイクを使いましたけれども、ベスさんがふざけてメイクはレザベーション、予約を入れるという言葉にかけて夕食に何を準備しましたかと聞いたら予約よと答えたんですね。英米人はこのような言葉遊びが大好きですよ。
daisuki, love. Oh, so that was quite interesting. So that was like an outtake sort of thing when they were recording the audio. Oh, that's pretty cool. Right. So you can see how this would be quite interesting to back in the early 90s. You could, plug your headphone in and learn some English conversation. How do I get out of this? Okay. Oh, so that was the dialogue, info section, background. Not sure.
What's for dinner tonight?
Hamburgers, potatoes, and salad.
Oh, okay. So that goes before and to the previous scenario, and then on to the next scenario. Okay. Graphic. Let's have a look at the picture. Okie dokie.
What's for dinner tonight?
Hamburgers, potatoes, and salad.
Cool. I think this is cool. It's a lot of fun. So it'd be good to, like I said, going through. Let me just stop. We'll actually go back.
What's for dinner tonight?
No, I do want to do that. That's what I wanted to do. We'll have a look at some of the other ones. Let me just stop this for now. But yeah, so going through all of these other ones here, I think all a bit dry. So I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this. Let's just start. All right, hang on. I wanted to save that last video recording so I don't lose it. Okay, let's have a quick look at so English keywords, Japanese keywords, image training. What's image training? Okay, so is this just the... So I guess you would get a I assume you'd get something like this, like a booklet with this one, which would explain all of the scenarios perhaps. Anyway, so let's just try one at random. Okay, so these are all the situations again. Oh yeah, no, Terebi wa mitai. I think number 38, I kind of recognise that. Terebi wa mitai, what do you want to watch TV? I think mitai, or am I confusing that with Finnish? Mitai, want to watch? I don't know, let's have a look, number 38. Let's listen to what they're saying.
Can I change the channel?
Sorry, but I'm watching it.
But I want to see some news.
That's funny.
Can I change the channel?
Sorry, but I'm watching it.
But I want to see some news.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I don't know about you, but hours of fun. Hours and hours of fun. Right. So let's stop this. So some models, well, even the DD1, the original DD1, is supposed to be able to play normal mini CDs. So let me grab mine. Right. So these are the mini CDs that I got when I was in Japan. They were never really a thing over here in Australia. I did see one or two for sale back in the 90s at Brash's, I think it was. So, but yeah, they never really were a thing over here. So this is a pretty good one. It's got, don't know what I got this with. I never throw anything away. So one of them is Japanese, I think Japanese songs, and then the other one is Western songs. So of course I've got to be careful with copyright, don't I? So I can't play too much. So I don't know, maybe I can get away with some obscure Japanese perhaps. So Japanese, TMN, TM Network. I like these guys. Get Wild 89, that was a big song when I was over there in Japan at the time. So when you bought them, they were kind of like, I think like that, and then you kind of break them down like that or something like that. Anyway, and then you could buy these covers for them as well. So CD single. That's what a CD single was. In Australia, the CD singles were the normal 12cm ones. So that's TMN, Get Wild. Let's listen to that one. I've also got, I've shown before on the channel with my Sony CD player, is Bon Jovi, Bad Medicine with live. So that's a good one as well. Good old Bon Jovi. 4 songs. Bado Medicine, 99 in the shade. So it's interesting, some of them are just direct, like the English into katakana, whereas other ones are actual Japanese translations. Anyway, so to get this to play, I don't know if this one works. So this is the DD1. From what I saw, the DD1's simple if it plays audio. You just open it up and then you just stick it in there like that. Give it a try. So you just stick it in like so. So far so good. Alright, let's switch over to this one. I'll get the power plugged in and see what happens. I can hear it spinning, but I can't see anything on the screen. And yes, I have tried adjusting the contrast. So I didn't think they originally supported audio, but I don't know. So maybe it just doesn't support audio. So let me power that off. Whoops. And we'll try it in the one we were running in. So for that, what we're going to have to do is put it in a caddy. So again, just push open there, like so. Take that one out. We'll have a look at that on the computer, see what that does. Stick the audio in. and then we'll give it a try on this. Open her up. Okay, and I think, here we go, plug her in. Okay. No, so this one doesn't support audio. Alright, I've got to see if one of my other ones supports audio discs. That's disappointing. Okay, so we've got the DD75SP. So this will work, I've just tried it. So just zoom in a little bit. Okay, start recording. Power on. Discを入れてください. Alright. Hey, and stop. Whoops. Da, 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 da. Cool. Don't know how much I can play, but there we go. So it works as a neat little mini disc, mini CD player, and we can do F5 to change the mode. Pretty standard. And then next song. Quinkapallion. How many songs on this one? I think it's just the two. So I think instrumental. So we've got the "Come On Everybody" song, and then we've got the instrumental mix. So no audio. All right, cool. Stop. There we go. So this one plays mini CDs. Okay, I think I'll wrap it up for today. I won't pull these apart today. We'll leave that for another episode. So I had a quick look at the contents of this 1,000 word level conversation disc, and yeah, you can see that Sony didn't want you going off and making your own. You had to buy into the ecosystem, the authoring software, the discs and all that sort of stuff. So nothing too interesting on there, but I think you can get Windows software. Someone has actually written Windows software to actually read these. If I didn't speak Japanese, would I get these? Probably not, maybe. Although, you know, you could argue that I don't speak Japanese. My point being that if you were studying Japanese and you liked using vintage technology, retro technology, then these could be quite fun, actually. I'm going to say this is the DDS30. Yeah, this is the DDS30. It doesn't seem to play the CD singles, but it's got a nice big screen. This DD75SP does play CD singles, but it's got the smaller screen. Apparently there are colour models. I don't know what they are. The DD1, I wouldn't bother with it. It's pretty horrible. But the DD8, that looks interesting. But maybe is a bit hard to find. So I'm definitely going to try and author some software, some books. Well, not author some books, but try and create an ebook using the software. I've got some CDRs on their way, so we'll see how that goes. And of course, yeah, like I said, next time we'll pull these apart, these DD1s, and we could probably pull apart an S30 as well, just to compare them and have a look inside. So yeah, hopefully that was of some interest. Bye for now.